Hey everyone, today I wanted to walk you through a consolidating meditation to consolidate your energy. Um, the reason for this is to give you more strength on a energetic and on a spiritual level. This can also make your body feel more alive. You can literally feel more strength in your body as a result from doing this as well. So it's not just on a spiritual level, it's not just on an energetic level. Well, in some sense, if it's on an energetic level, it will affect your body as well. So it is, but it's also going to affect your body, is what I'm getting at here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So, the type of meditations that I do don't require you to do much of anything. If you're sitting down in front of a computer, at a computer chair, on a couch, or even if you're laying down, that should work too. It might be better if you're sitting up because when you're laying down, you tend to drift off a lot easier. So, I would recommend sitting up and just being comfortable in whatever chair or couch or wherever you are. The point is to just relax. You don't need to be forcing yourself to sit in any sort of position. You just want to relax. So go ahead and find that spot. And once you're there, go ahead and close your eyes and just follow along with what I'm saying. Just go ahead and tune into your body and just notice how your body's feeling right now. Your body may want to relax more. Maybe it's been a little wound up from the day, from whatever you've been doing, from all the external demand on it. And just notice how your body feels different once you take this external demand off of it. And your body can just know that there's nothing required of it at this time. And you can just relax. And your body can relax. Your body doesn't have to be on alert right now. This is a time set aside so your body can let go of this constant need to be ready to jump up at any demand that it may need. And just notice how your body is letting go of all of these demands. Notice this tension in your body too. Maybe you'll even get a sense of where this tension's coming from. Maybe you already know. And maybe you'll even realize something that you didn't know before. Maybe you'll become aware of a new type of tension in your body that previously you were not aware of, or you didn't know that it was causing you tension.
Now go ahead and really sink down into your body as if you're just melting. All that need to, hold yourself up, just let it all melt away so you can really just be in your body. There's no demand for you to be anywhere else, focused on anything else other than yourself right now and your body and your energy. And just notice how that feels. Now, some of you may know how to connect with the earth in a sense of grounding, and you can go ahead and do that however you do that. But for those of you who do not have a regular practice of doing this, a good way to start with this is to just notice gravity. Just notice yourself being pulled down to the very center of the earth. And just notice that consolidation at the very center of the earth, where everything kind of consolidates, gets heavier, everything's pulled there. And notice how your body is naturally being pulled down. And just allow yourself to feel that sensation, feel that gravity pulling you down. Now, the center of the earth, it's where things go to become neutralized. So, once you've been alive and you've done your thing, you die and you turn back into the earth. Your body does, at least. Your spirit may not, but your body goes back into the earth and becomes more neutralized again. So the very center of the earth is the most neutral place possible. So go ahead and notice how this energy affects you, how you resonate with that type of neutrality, where nothing really matters too much. Go ahead and release whatever tensions you may be feeling and allow the gravity to just pull that down to the very center of the earth. Now, if you'd like to, you can also focus on the spot at the very bottom of your spine and just notice this spot and how there's a connection to the very center of the earth. It's kind of like a wire, a cord, or a string. However you think of it, there's different ways you may imagine it. And any way that you imagine it, whatever resonates with you, go ahead and just imagine this connection to the very center of the earth, to the bottom of your spine. And you can almost feel like you're sinking down into it, into your body more, and almost like a liquid effect where everything just kind of melts and wants to fall down through this tube, if you want to call it that, down to the very center of the earth. And the center of the earth is just calling all this energy in. All you have to do is allow it to go and just relax. Now go ahead and focus on the very center of your head. And just try and be in the very center of your head. It's another spot that is more neutral than most areas. It's the observer's seat. It's where you can just observe. So just notice this spot in the very center of your head and just focus your attention there and just be there in some sense. In the same sense that you can be more in your body, go ahead and focus your energy to be in the center of your head, as if you were there, as if you could spin around and look around and that's where you were in your body. That's the location of you. And notice this energy around your body. This is just your personal space. This is what may be referred to as elbow room, or your breathing space. Sometimes somebody may get really close to you and it just doesn't feel right, and that's because they're in your energy. So this is your energy. So just notice this energy around your body and just notice how it doesn't feel good all the time to have someone else maybe sticking their hand in your face, or sticking their hand just like right behind you, or when somebody's standing right behind you over your shoulders. Sometimes it feels good to just keep your distance from people. And that's the energy that I'm talking about. So just go ahead and notice this energy, be aware of this energy, be conscious that it's there and that it's real. This is your energy. And go ahead and allow this energy to become connected to the very center of the earth as well. And you can just imagine this as gravity pulling down, or you can imagine there's like a cord from the very center of the earth that's wrapping around it, or just connected to it, or even just imagine a waterfall. And notice all the energy in your energy that just wants to melt away, and all the tension that's in there. There's a lot of tension that's been put in your energy that's not your energy. It may become part of your energy in some sense because it's melded with it, but it's not your true energy. It's not your truth, it's something else. So just go ahead and become aware of all the tension, all the demand on you to do something, or to be someone, or to think a certain way, or whatever it may be. Just allow this all to melt off and melt down and melt away, and go down to the very center of the earth. And the earth, again, just like gravity, it has its natural pull, so you don't even have to do anything. You just have to set your awareness on these energies of the center of the earth and the connection to the center of the earth, and it will work for you. You just have to be aware of it and create the intention that you want it to take whatever energy is no longer serving you out of your energy. Now you may feel like you've kind of sunken down in some sense, like you've come down, back down to earth. You may have felt like you were floating around a little bit. Go ahead and just allow this floating sensation to really just come down and just relax. You don't need to be on high alert anymore. All this demand for you to do this or do that, or be a certain way, or feel a certain way. None of that is necessary. You can go ahead and let all of that go down. And notice where this energy may be in relation to you. Maybe it's behind you, maybe it's in front of you, maybe it's in your body in a certain area, in a certain organ. Maybe it's to the left of you, maybe it's to the right of you. And just take a moment to allow this energy to become animated, so it can show itself to you, so that you can see what it is. What is this energy that's not your energy, that's kind of woven its way into the fabric of you? And it's not you, it's kind of like a splinter that gets into your skin, or even just the buildup that you get in your clothing, which is the whole reason why you would wash your clothes. You don't just keep wearing the same clothing week after week after week. You want to wash it out every now and then. Even if it's good stuff that's on your clothing, it's not your clothing. even if you had a gold splinter in your finger, you still wouldn't want it in your finger, right? And so even if you have energy around you or in your body or in the energy around you, you still want to clean it out. Even if it's good, even if it's gold, you know? You don't want a gold splinter. You can keep it, you can still have that, but you don't have to have it stuck in your finger. So pull it out of the fabric of you, of your energy, of your space, the space around you, which is your personal bubble. Everybody knows what this is. Everybody feels this when you're in a crowded room with people. You start to become more aware of your space and your boundaries around you. They can be bigger or smaller, but it's never going to be exactly the same size. It expands and shrinks all the time. Some people have bigger, some people have smaller personal spaces. Just become aware of your personal space. Become aware of what types of energies have come into your personal space. Now you may notice this consolidating feeling that kind of feels like you're becoming strengthened, or maybe like you're turning into a statue, or maybe like you're turning into a rock, or some part of you, it's like you're becoming more hard. And that's not to say you're not flexible, but it's like your energy is more dense in some regard, in the sense that it's coming together and it's settling down. It's no longer blowing around, it's settled. It's like a creek bed where the dirt is no longer floating around in the water. The dirt has settled to the bottom now. It's separated. So now you are becoming more consolidated by allowing this energy to flow down to the very center of the earth. And if there's anything that's still there, that's just like this unnerving energy that is just feels like you can't shake it off your shoulders or wherever it may be, whether it's on your shoulders or behind you or wherever it may be, you can just ask the earth to help you out here, because the earth is very neutral and the earth can neutralize this energy very easily. All you have to do is make the intention for that to be, and it's just a natural process as long as you have your awareness on it, and as long as you have that intention and the focus to see it through. Now again, notice where this energy is around you. Is it behind you? Is it in front of you? Now I'm going to let you in on something. Generally speaking, the left side of you is more associated with feminine energy, and the right side of you is generally more focused on masculine energy. Of course, a male can still have lots of feminine energy, and a female can still have lots of male energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to determine whether someone is male or female, depending on what side of you their energy may be influencing you. But take a moment here and notice, are there people coming up that are affecting you energetically, that have an energetic effect in your aura? Maybe you can identify them. Maybe it's a group of people. Maybe it's one person. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this is someone that you really like, but their energy is still kind of in between the fabric of of you. And so you can still let it go. And it's not like they're going to disappear or anything. They'll still be there. You can still have that experience with them. It's just that you can have your energy be solid, like a rock. As you're doing this, you may also start to get the sense that some part of you that you may leave behind when you go to work or when you go outside or when you go do whatever you may do, especially in social situations with a lot of expectations. You may leave this part of yourself behind, and this is your spirit. So go ahead and allow your spirit to really come down into your body, into your aura, the space around you, and be present so that you are more in alignment with your spiritual truth rather than being in alignment with these other energies which are not really you. Just notice how that feels in comparison to earlier. Just notice how things have changed. And if you don't really know, you can just tune in to your body and your body will know. And you can just get more of a sense from that. How does your body feel about this right now? Does your body feel good? Does your body feel bad? Now, another factor of where energy may show up, whether it's more on the feminine or masculine side, left or right, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person's energy is, or the thing that's affecting you is feminine or masculine. It could be the context of it. Even if it's a very feminine person, if they're affecting you in a way that vibes with you on a masculine level, that still may show up on the right side. So don't doubt yourself if you see things in areas that don't make sense. In fact, if you see things in areas that don't make sense, that's important. That usually means there's something more going on there. And you should tune into that. And allow yourself to just sense what that is. How is that affecting you? And if you're getting lost, go ahead and really connect back into the center of the earth. And allow yourself to melt away all the bullshit. Just forget about it. Stop thinking about it. Just all the crap in your life. Even the good things. They're still demanding. So just let them go. Allow the earth to pull it down out of you. All you have to do is let go of it, stop holding on to it. Now go ahead and notice where the energy is again. Maybe there's more energy around you that isn't your energy. Just this sense of, maybe it's conflict, maybe it's stress, maybe it's just a demand, maybe it's just a feeling that isn't relaxed. Anything that isn't 100% relaxing and at peace right now is not your energy. Because it's a demand on your energy to be a certain way. That's why it's not relaxed. So just notice where those are. If it's behind you, it might be behind you because you don't want to look at it. Energy tends to go behind people when it's something that the person doesn't want to look at. If it's right in front of you, then chances are it's something that you're very aware of. Maybe you just need to let it go. Take a break from it. If it's behind you, well, that's definitely something of interest, because that implies that it's something that you're trying not to look at. Or it's something that you're just not even aware of at all. Something you'd rather push away. Just take a moment to notice what these are. Where is this conflict coming from? Where is this demand for you to not be completely relaxed? Where is it coming from? Or what is it? And whatever it may be, on some level it matters, but on another level it doesn't matter. So if you want to, you can actually connect another cord to the very center of the earth, up to each one of these little areas of conflict in the space around you or in your body, wherever you may be feeling it, sensing it, maybe even hearing it, who knows, however you may be experiencing it. You can connect that to a cord to the very center of the earth and have it just pull it down. Just let it melt away. Just tell those energies that those energies are not you, and you're taking a break and you're on vacation right now. So they can go ahead and take a vacation too. And let the center of the earth pull this energy down. You don't have to push. The center of the earth will do this for you if you just ask. You can ask the earth to do it. You can say it out loud. You can say it in your mind, or you can just intentionalize it. You don't have to say anything, really. The earth knows. Now, you may not be aware of it, but you've just tuned in to the energies in your aura that are affecting you in a very psychic way. Now, you have not been using your logical mind here at all. You haven't been using math. You haven't been using the process of elimination. You've been allowing the more imaginative part of your mind to come to the conclusions, to just have the answers appear. It's just a sense. You just kind of know what it is. So in some sense, I've tricked you into being psychic on some level. So go ahead and just be in this and notice if there's any more energies, any more influences in your life that you don't want to be influencing you now, or from now on. Something that may have been cool earlier, but now you realize it's bullshit. And you don't need it. And even if it's not, even if it's a great thing, just take this time to allow yourself to consolidate, to come down, to allow the dust of you to settle. Whatever is woven in between you, between the fabric of you, of your energy, and go ahead and clear out so that you can come down and feel this sense of coming down and strengthening your core, but not just your core. Allow that sense of that core strength to flow out everywhere so that everything is your core. There is no more sense of you having a core and there being an external part of you. The whole thing is the core. You are the core. And just allow this energy to stitch itself back together, to really strengthen, to become hard, but flexible at the same time. You may feel yourself feeling like you're sinking in your chair, as if gravity just became heavier. Go ahead and allow your spirit to be in this space as well, along with your energy, consolidating. And by doing that, you're kicking out anything that's not in alignment with your spirit. Now, if you'd like to continue experiencing this, you can open your eyes and press pause. Otherwise, I'm going to end this meditation. So go ahead and open your eyes. Maybe take in a good breath of air. Get some oxygen going back into your brain and your body. Allow this energy to really sink into your body with this oxygen, with your breath. Take a moment to notice how you feel. You may feel different. So the point of this meditation is to give you strength, but also to teach you how to tune more into yourself and become aware of external influences. And also, it gives you a little bit of personal power too, and the ability to kind of see through the things in your life that you may have been caught up in and not realize that you were caught up in, or the influences that may have been influencing you in ways that seemed okay but really weren't. Also, I hope that you learned to tap into your intuition a little more. That's really the whole point of this. So, if you're interested in learning more about how to tune into your intuition, I do teach a class on Patreon where I go step by step, and this is just the very basic. This is like before the basics, really, and then I will teach you step by step how to use more different tools, more different strategies, and just gain more experience to the point where you start to really be able to use these meditation tools to really tune into things and start realizing that you're psychic. So, I hope you experienced something similar to that through this meditation, and thank you for watching. I hope you made it all the way through. If you did, congratulations, and have a great day.